Okay, guys, right. Forgive me, I'm not gonna be looking at this camera, guys. But listen, right. Right. So we just had, absolute bedlam out there still, over the past what would you say? Week. Dante Bowe's been disbands, or I don't know what happens anyway. Maverick City puts pause publicly to Dante. I would say Christian music commentators are putting their piece in. People are saying who are who to do this. Is the Christian right versus the Christian left? Yo, I've been listening to a heated conversation between Ruslan and Marcus, and it's not a negative. I think it's a great, strong conversation because it raises a lot of valid points. So let's get to Dante, There's a liberalism. Now, this is not coming out of perfection. This is not coming from a generation of perfection. Madness has been going on behind scenes for hundreds, from day dot. From the day that Adam's fallen, from when we started this Christian thing and frauds have been going on. It wasn't just Ananias and Sapphira. There's always been frauds. But there's a concern for me in this season is the fraud, no, not frauds. Fraudulent or unwise behavior seems to be an acceptable norm around us. And it's something which I've raised up to other young people in the past. Well, the only reason why you have to worry about fasting with the girls or fasting with the guys is if you get caught or the girl gets pregnant. And arguably, that was probably going down from back in my day still, you know what I mean? People just kind of like flex like that. Unwise behavior. I think, guys, for me, I think it's so unwise. Listen, there's some things that we do, some things that we watch that we wouldn't advise for everybody to watch. You know what I mean? When I'm social media, I might like a little tune there still, I'm not going to put it out there. I have a private life. I think there's such a lack of wisdom. Like, listen, end of the day still, Paul says, if it offends my brother, I won't put it out there. Then you know what? We ain't got enough Pauls out there. We got all these guys that want to look the part, want the medallions, they want the trophies. Now, Dante, like, listen, if you like that foolishness, I think the complaint is about what they've shown on their social media. Now, I don't know what he's doing individually. Now, it's not about judging his lifestyle. I'm showing a lack of wisdom. A lack of wisdom of he's going for his Grammy Awards outside talking about he's looking forward to watching Little Nas X, the same Nas X that actually has the Satan trainers. I can be corrected. There's the one that was doing pole dancing with Satan, the same Nas X, and you're saying you want to see him publicly outside the Grammys? Oh, come on, man. This is how arrogant, and it's not because it's just a younger thing, because we've seen Kirk Franklin call his son all sorts of things and get away with it. As far as I'm concerned, you wouldn't catch me cussing off my pitney like that. I'll tell you that for free, and I wouldn't want to hear nobody cussing a child, let alone a minister of God. So we talk and we sing a great thing. I'm not saying Dante should. Now, the thing is, I 100% believe in grace. I could say that they could have done it a lot more better. I know there's like everything else, there's a number of issues that you can pull out with all the people, because we're all falling short, we all mess up, guys. And there's gonna be seasons in life where, to be honest, we can get dumped on. You know what I'm saying? We can be kicked out, we can slide it out. I do think that what tends to happen, we from the outside like to say that, Maverick City is pulling him out because of there's maybe a lot more things going on, guys, you know what I mean? It's like when the situation happened with Guavi still, with Reach Records, things have been going on for a number of years, and when they make it out in public, it's like a recent thing. It's not just a recent thing, you know what I mean, at all, and whether I think This is for me. I'm not here judging Dante about, but it is a lesson to learn, and I feel that we as guys who are publicly putting things out there, this is not to say that you won't struggle in your relationships. You might be in a situation now. Ruslan raised up some issues and had a good strong conversation with Marcus and his previous marriages, Marcus Rogers, and he salute to Marcus. He kind of stood his ground, and I get it. He didn't want to throw his exes under the bus, because there's something about men. We don't really men of God especially, we don't really want to, it's a man thing, we don't want to really put it out like that, it's more time. I'm not saying women just want to throw a man under the bus, but they're really good at that part. But either way, he stood his ground under that testing. So for me, guys, there's a grace thing with Dante. I do think it's nothing that's happened overnight. I know there's been rumblings for a while. Yes, they've been dealing with. I've seen a comment today about the grace. He's been going about redemptive processes of God with people in prison and different things like that. 100%, and I believe it can happen in his life. Maybe they could have worded things better. Maybe they could have said, "Yo, you're taking this tour out. Get yourself fixed up, and we come back on it and sort it out." It's nothing new under the sun, guys. Sagas like this. What do we do? What do we say about it? I'm not saying we should ban. Like I said, it's not like I would listen to Hillsong, but I didn't say for us to stop going to Hillsong and stop listening to Hillsong. But what I would say with their saga last year, what I would say to us is that we need to be a lot more vigilant with our actions, with what we're putting out there. Social media, how far is it? People out there still, even I was going into, I don't want to bait somebody out, but I was going into somebody who's going to be doing some things the other day, and and I'm looking at imagery, man. I'm like, yo, really? If I had a daughter, do you know really want you to inspire her attire? You know what I mean? It's like, maybe I'm as a man, protective man, I may have that for, but I was just thinking, what's too far? Guys, you may enjoy Candy Rain or certain tunes out there still, do we, it's not even Candy Rain, man, but tunes that are totally negative. But Nas X, sorry, I just go back to when I saw him say that Dante, yes, he was caught out, but for me, that shouldn't even be coming out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So and him saying he enjoys some burger pop or whatever thing, that's actually the track is talking about absolute profanity, things that are derogative to a woman, and is sexually explicit. You know what I mean? You're there on a party bus and putting it on social media saying, "I listen to this." That shows you how arrogant people are when they reach a certain level in gospel music. They feel like they're untouchable. That's an untouchable mentality. And sometimes these things have to come down. I'm not saying thus saith the Lord in this situation, but I've been around long enough, guys. I've been doing this from the 90s. I've seen it from back in the 90s all the way up to today. And what's the lesson learned in this whole situation? Because there's got to be a lesson learned in all this. Guys, hey, be wise. Paul said, if it offends your brother and it could take them from the faith, and if you eat meat, don't eat meat in front of your brother. Simple. If you know it's gonna offend, it's gonna cause so much trouble, you know it is, don't put out there you danced up to certain tune. It's just a self-centered Christianity that we seem to be around right now still, But that's just me. That's my thoughts. I could go on about this point. Should Dante be put down, a backbench, as they would say? I think that there needs to be a time and space for him to chill out and sort himself out still. You know what I mean? Because we need to reflect Christ more off stage than we do on stage. I'm fully on that, because you know what, still, we've got to be careful what we do. Now, I don't want to go down into the road of, he's allowing demons to come through him because of the music he's listening to, but just the music he's listening to is inspired by straight evil, by Satan himself. So to be singing worship and writing worship, totally influenced by that, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doubting his ability. I hope he's got good writers that are in the right place. But this is Roger here, and I think it's extra. Celebrating some gospel music of black origin. We hear, the saga of Dante. Should he go? Should he stay? Should he go? Should he stay? We don't know. But listen, end of the day, so guys, lessons learned for me as well. Don't get too number. Me, I can take off my top and go, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, to get more clicks and baits. That's not how we roll. I say man can't do that, man. nah, man won't do that. But this is why you hear the Philly section. Celebrating gospel music. We got some music of black origin. This is how we do it.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy.